guys, what's up? Devil0020 over here. I'm going to do my PS2 game, my PS3 game collection, sorry, should I say. Um, my PS3 game collection isn't as big as Private Mitten's, so there's not going to be like two 20-minute videos up of this. Hopefully it's just like one video, and it's about 20 minutes long at max, hopefully. Anyways, getting straight down to it. We have Opinionated 2, the Devil's Cartel. I already played this in the Xbox 360. I bought the game to play with Private Mittens on the PS3. As we do like a co-op game to play together. And it's pretty hard to find a good co-op game which the servers are still running on the PS3 because they seem to be closing everything down nowadays. Next we have Gran Turismo 6. I would say this is the worst in the series. It's missing a lot of content and it just doesn't even feel like a Gran Turismo game. Maybe you guys think differently, but to me, I just think it was really rushed and just didn't feel like a Gran Turismo game at all. It just felt like something like Forza, just being rushed out, just on a success of 5. So next we have Final Fantasy: A Realm Reborn. I played this for like a month and then I just have not went back to it. The person they want for that game to play for a month or even a year, it's just really ridiculous. You're paying like, I think it's like twice as much as PlayStation Plus, just to play it online. I know it's on PS4 as well, which makes it even worse because then you're paying maybe 50 quid to play a year, and then you're paying 40 quid or 40 or $50 maybe, if that's how price it is in America though. Maybe that for like a year of PlayStation Plus, so you're getting absolutely ripped off. So no thank you. They make it free to play, maybe I'll play it, but I'm not gonna like waste my money. If I spend that much money on it, I'm not gonna actually leave the game until I get my money's worth out of it. If I pay like that big money for it, there's no point in just going off and playing other games. You might as well just play that until the month runs out or the year runs out. Well, if you're playing a year, it's not too bad. You can go back and play it anytime, and go play other games. But if you're playing for a month, you might as well just play for a month. If you're paying for a month, you might as well play for a month. Anyways, next we have the Hitman HD collection. I absolutely love Hitman. When they announced this, I was just like, yes. It seems me go back and playing the PS2 version, which I wouldn't mind it anyway, but yeah, it just doesn't bother me just playing that version or the PS2 versions. Next we have So-Called Confrontation. Really sad that this game got closed down because me and Private Mittens put so many hours into this game, and it had the best community on the PlayStation, so it did. It's just gonna be so messed because of Zipper and their need to want to change the game to fit more into the modern warfare and Call of Duty type shooters and Battlefield type shooters. It just really was their downfall, and now because of it, all the so-called games have got closed down. And Soul's Mag, which is another good game, 256 players online, and you still haven't seen that today in a PlayStation game. No other game has did that since. Next we have Splinter Cell Blacklist. Splinter Cell Blacklist was a good game. It had a good balance of action and stealth. A lot of people like to compare it to Conviction, which was very action based, but not very much a stealth. It was stealthy bits in it, but you can pretty much just do it more action based rather than the traditional way of Splinter Cell. When I saw my throat getting bugged up again. I'm not gonna talk about that too much. So next we have Modern Warfare 3, the weakest in the Modern Warfare trilogy. Great story. Multiplayer wasn't the best. It didn't have the best maps or loadouts or weapon selections in it. But it wasn't bad overall. So next we have Modern Warfare 2, the best in the series. Um, I had the map, I had the great maps, I had a great multiplayer, I had a great story, I had Spec Ops, which kept me in Private Mittens busy for hours and hours and hours, and we pretty much played Spec Ops more than we actually did like, the multiplayer, as we were trying to get everything done better, and it was an absolute pain in the ass. Next we have Modern Warfare 4, or Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 4, we haven't got that far yet. Yeah, still a great game. Aside from the multiplayer being really hacked, it still is fun to play when you go back to it now and again. It's fun to play now and again, but I wouldn't play it a lot, so I wouldn't. Next we have Lure. The game is bad, yes, but I still think the flying with the 6 axes is really good. A lot of people say it never works, but I used it all the time when I played it, and I thought it worked quite well. Had great music, and the really bad thing about this game was the bloody story. Just like the final boss was just such a big letdown, just such a big what the fuck. Next we have Cold War 3 Collector's Edition, which Private Mitten sent me this because we didn't get this cover over here, which this cover just absolutely badass. I wish they would have used that cover for the PS4 version. Much I can really say about God of War. Great game, good God of War game, great story. Lots of blood and gore and all that. So yeah. So next we have Killzone 2, the best Killzone in the series. Absolutely fantastic story, absolutely fantastic multiplayer. Me and Private Mittens put ours in this multiplayer as well. I don't know if the multiplayer is still going in this, but I think they did close this down, but not entirely 100% sure. I would love to go back and try. So next we have Killzone 3. Killzone 3's story was, it wasn't bad. It had some really good moments in it. Multiplayer was just alright. Still a pretty fun game to play. And a pretty good Killzone game. Other series I would place that would be like the third best of the series. So next we have Samurai Warriors Pachinko. I actually got this sent to me from Private Mittens. He knows I love Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors games, and he just thought it would be a good laugh to send me a blooming Japanese Pachinko game. I think I stuck it on once, but I had no idea how to play it. So yeah. Next we have Samurai 3. If you watch my PS2, my top 20 PS2 games, you would know I love Samurai games, and I'd probably say this one would be the best one. It has the most content, it has the most in-depth story, and I think there's like branching paths and all in this story. I know there was an original ones as well, but I think there's like more branching paths in the story than there was in the previous ones. So next we have here is everyone's favourite game to like pick on and say it was shit. Yes, it is a bad game, but the thing is, I still enjoyed it, and Private still enjoyed it. We enjoyed playing the co-op, and we enjoyed playing the online. It does have it did have 4-player split screen story, 4-player split screen online, which not many games have even now. Like, so what's that tell you? Um, yeah, the story was terrible, but it can still be fun to play with friends. And I know the AI was absolutely terrible as well, but who really cares? If you can enjoy the game with your friends, it doesn't really matter. So next we have Rainbow Six Vegas. We used to play this a lot on the Xbox, the Xbox 360, sorry. Back in the day. Um, really, really good game. Surprised people are still playing that game as well, actually. Um, I thought Ubisoft would have closed the servers that long ago. Um, on the way they are. But, anyways, moving on. Duke Nukem Forever. This is another game that gets a lot of hate, but I absolutely love it. Yes, it is a bad game, but it's still Duke Nukem, and Duke Nukem is awesome. He has the best one-liners. He's just the big cheesiest fuck ever, and it's not really about the story or the gameplay. It's just about Duke. You don't play it just to shoot bad guys and like every other shooter. You play that just to hear Bowman Duke's one-liners and just being able to play as Duke himself. So I really enjoy playing that game. I actually bought all the DLC for it as well, which was really fun. Didn't really play the multiplayer much, but I still find it alright, to be honest. So next we have Valkyria Chronicles. Valkyria Chronicles is an RTS, third person, RPG. Has a bit of everything into it. It has great cel shaded graphics. The gameplay is fantastic. The characters are great. The storylines brilliant. Music's fantastic as well. If you haven't played this game, I would recommend you go out and back, guys. It is definitely one of the best games on the PlayStation 3, and I've also played the second one, which was not bad. It just wasn't as good as the first one, and the third one, no one in the Pullman you just can't play because it wasn't released outside of Japan, which is a typical Sega move. Just not to release the games the fans want the West, and just leave it in Japan, and then they complain about sales. So yeah, if I wanted to play that, I would have to like download it illegally and just play it that way with a like fan translation if there is one. But anyways, next we have Lost Planet 2. I absolutely love Lost Planet. I started to buy the first one again, and the reason I bought this one before I bought the first one was because me and Permanent are going to play this sometime again. Just not that very many games on PS3 you can play co-op, and PS4 doesn't really have anything co-op based that's really that interesting. So yeah. So next we have the free Motorstone games. I was on a great company that got shut down. And another great franchise we're never going to see again. So yeah. So next we have Dynasty Warriors 6. Huge Dynasty Warriors fans. Absolutely love these games. Grand Turismo 5 Prologue. Still a great looking game even now. Even though we have 5 and 6 of it, and probably 7 soon. That game just still looks absolutely phenomenal for a launch game on the PS3. Well, Samurai 4. As I said, huge Well Samurai fan. This one's a lot more goofier than the other ones. Has a lot of really weird moments in it, and like a lot of weird things going on with it I have no idea about. Next we have Eat Lead, The Return of Mad Hazard. This is a really fun shooter. If you're a fan of Duke Nukem and you love Duke Nukem's one-liners and his cheesy quotes and his references to pop culture and other video games, you will definitely love Mad Hazard. Mad Hazard just pulls all him out the way Duke does, and the whole game is pretty much just like a whole piss take on all the video games that you can think of. It has reference to Halo, it has reference to God of War. It's been such a long time since I played, I can't remember what references. It has a lot of references to a lot of things. SOCOM has a reference to. Instead of calling it SOCOM, though, they call it SOCOM, which is really funny. Next we have Genji. This is a really hated game as well, but I find it really good. I love Onimusha type games, and Onimusha Genji is pretty much just like that. The reason people got put off this game was attack that grabs massive damage, which I admit was funny, but it just really killed when people fought the game and people just did not want to play it because of that. I would highly recommend it. It is a fantastic game, a fantastic hack and slash. And last we have Fire 3. Actually, no, it's not. At least I have one more. Fire 3 Game Edition. Absolutely love Fire games. I must have played 3 about 6 times. Platinum it for myself. I platinum it for Private Mittens. I played all the DLC multiple times. I got 100% in all the DLC. I just really love Fire 3, and Fire 4 is just such a big disappointment compared to 3. And it's just such a big waste of potential. So next we have Batman Arkham City, which you can see is the big collector's edition. Arkham City was good. The reason I didn't think it was good as the other ones is because they jump back and forth between the Joker and Penguin and Two-Face and everyone else, and it was really doing my head in doing that. It just could not focus on one character in the story. It just really put you off the game. So next we have a couple of my collector's editions of games I have. I got the collector's edition of Fire 3, which is my favourite thing in my collection, my favourite item in my collection. Splinter Cell Blacklists, the Ultimatum edition. Every time I think of that, I'm thinking the Born Supremacy movies, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3's Hard Edition. Anyways, guys, that is my PS3 game collection. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment in the comment section below with some of your favourite PS3 games. I would like to know. And until next time, guys, this is Devil0020 signing out. So, see ya.